long staple cotton, and the finest merino wool. This is a unique blend of yarns known to the world as Viyella. But Viyella is more than a fabric and a fashion label. It is also a symbol of one of the most civilized and desirable lifestyles in the world. For many generations, Viyella has been synonymous with a certain way of life, the informal yet elegant style enjoyed by people of substance in the countryside of England. These are men and women who wear their wealth discreetly, avoiding flamboyance at all costs. They are particularly at home with that most English of institutions, the English country house weekend. This is a time to make new friendships and alliances, to renew old acquaintances, and to engage in wholesome outdoor pursuits. For much of the country house lifestyle is lived not in the house, but in the open air. Here on the great estates of England and further afield at the great events of the English social calendar lies the heartland of Viyella. But why should it be that this lifestyle has such universal appeal? Lord Charles Spencer Churchill is an authority on the style of English society and its influence around the world.
Whether you're playing croquet in the summer, whether you're playing tennis, golf, I mean, that's what the part of the country house set means. It means that people go there and they ask our friends down to spend 48 hours away from the turmoil of city life in a relaxed atmosphere in country houses. It's most probably the quickest and easiest way for you to sample life out in the country in England, in the English countryside. Viyella is one of the most famous British names in what I call casual clothing, from shirts to sweaters and trousers. And it certainly has been around from my family ever since I can remember from a boy having Viyella shirts, to now where they are expanding the range into all different forms of country house accessories.
Today's Viyella seeks to maximize its wide appeal by offering the largest possible choice in men's, women's and children's clothing. The cut of the garments is always simple and uncluttered. Patterns are timeless. Colors are traditionally rich, but never garish. The overall effect is that of elegant yet understated good taste. But there's another reason why Viyella has always exerted a strong appeal amongst discerning customers. For through its unique style, the Viyella brand represents a guarantee of the highest quality, one which goes back more than 200 years. In 1784, a businessman called Henry Hollins was one of 4 entrepreneurs who started a cotton spinning mill in Nottinghamshire in the heart of England. They were among the first to exploit the new technology of the Industrial Revolution. The company expanded steadily into merino yarns, cashmere and silk. Through the 19th century, successive members of the Hollins family built the business into a progressive organization, renowned for quality throughout England and the colonies. Then, in 1891, Henry Ernest Hollins fulfilled a long-standing dream: to create a cloth which combined a soft, warm touch with a close, durable weave. 2 seemingly incompatible fibers, soft merino wool and crisp Egyptian cotton, were spun into a yarn and woven into an entirely new type of cloth. They called it Viyella, a name inspired by the local pronunciation of the Via. In reality, a hill pass owned by the local landowners, the Gell family. And the brand was first registered in 1894. Soon, Viyella cloth was being exported to the far reaches of the British Empire. In 1903, in order to maximize control over the brand's quality, the company moved into making garments as well. Their market was the affluent British upper middle class, who took to heart the famous Viyella maxim: cool when it's hot, warm when it's not. But Viyella was not only unique as a fabric, it was also one of the world's very first successful brand names. By 1912, Hollins was spending £8,000 a year on advertising, a staggering sum at the time, when few other textile companies supported their products at all. The shrewdly chosen recurring themes revolved around the leisure pursuits of Viyella customers. The distinctive English character of Viyella remains to the present day. David Ogilvy, who is without doubt one of the most successful practitioners advertising has ever seen, was responsible for capturing the essence of the Viyella promise.
The head of Viyella was my father's best friend, he and his wife, and we were always seeing them. So it was nice to be advertising a product I'd always known and felt emotional about. And it's a very good product, you know. Well, I like this very much. It was photographed in the garden of the photographer on Long Island. And here are these three children sitting in this cart with a groom holding the reins, and they're identified in the headline underneath. The names of the three children are, and I read, Lady Augusta Balfour, Lord John Balfour, and the Honourable Piers Morgan, all wearing Viyella. And the stuff underneath is all about the Viyella product. Some questions were raised in certain quarters as to my competence to bestow phony titles on little American models. Here's another one. I think it's rather nice, personal reasons. This is more children wearing Viyella things. And the headline says, English nannies swear by Viyella. Here's another one. Headline is Viyella is woven in England and into English life. There we are, you see, Rule Britannia. Here's a girl who's obviously just woken up, getting up, she's going out hunting. Early birds in England preen in Viyella robes. Here's one I'm absolutely devoted to. I'm so glad you got this. This is for a bathrobe, a dressing gown made of Viyella. And this man is bringing breakfast in bed up to his wife on Sunday morning. And I had this tray made, this bed table, that would go over both of them in a double bed, side by side. It's twice the width of an ordinary thing. And there are two places with grapefruit. And the headline says, see the conquering hero comes in his new Viyella robe. I felt it personally. I've always tried to avoid taking on a client unless I felt pretty strongly about selling his product. If I thought the product was boring or not so very good, I just wouldn't take it.
Today's Viyella results from years of steady refinement and improvement. The process begins with the careful selection of outstanding raw materials, strong, long-staple cotton and Australian merino wool. These are spun into a yarn which, when woven, possesses an extraordinary combination of qualities. Because although Viyella is extremely strong and lasts for years, it is also wonderfully light, making it ideal for the active outdoor lifestyle. Thanks to their softness, Viyella clothes are also among the world's most comfortable. Not only that, they actually improve with age, and it's often said that only an old Viyella is nicer than a new one. Soon, the pleasure of wearing these clothes will be enjoyed by more people than ever before. As Viyella continues to combine traditional imagery, quality materials and contemporary design, the expansion of the Viyella retail identity serves as a benchmark, increasing Viyella's global identity. This shop is in central London, just a few yards from Harrods. Here, the Viyella brand is king. The clothes are offered in surroundings designed specifically to express Viyella values. By controlling the appearance and quality of the sales environment in this way, Viyella aims to maximize the appeal of the brand and reach a wider range of consumers than ever before. The opportunity is considerable. The Viyella brand name is already established in over 50 countries. Building on these foundations, Viyella shops have the potential to be one of the major international retailing successes of the 90s.
Viyella is a name that will be internationally recognised pretty much round the world. And the popularity of this English country look means that in America or in Japan, in most of the countries of Europe, they won't be able to find this sort of look on their own home ground. They have to go further afield for it, and that's where Viyella obviously offers the range of clothes. It's this informal, relaxed way of dressing that has associations with the English countryside, the aristocracy, all the richness of our heritage and history. It's a timeless classic. It's clothes that you can wear that represent all the best about Britain, that say quality over and over again. Clothes that you can wear that you know will look good, that will look in fashion, and that will last you a very long time.
Even a heritage as rich as Viyella's needs constant development and renewal to remain fresh for the consumer. In fabric design, this means careful research into customer preferences and market trends. It also means investing in top designers to bring continuing creativity and flair to well-established Viyella themes, such as tartans. Some are based on the original clan patterns, others are created in the studio. Tattersalls, originally designed as a horse blanket, also appear regularly in various sets and colorations. Each new subtle variation seems reassuringly timeless. Paisleys, named after the weaving town of Paisley near Glasgow, are a Viyella classic and illustrate another of its great virtues, the ability to take rich colour, but never in excess. Floral prints show this well. The richness of colour is always discreet, the effect elegant and relaxed. And as well as using the original blend, Viyella garments are now made in a wide range of pure new wools, cottons, silks, blends, and performance fabrics. Garment design is equally about bringing subtle variations to timeless themes. It is also a major operation. Viyella produces two main collections a year: spring and autumn of men's, women's, and children's clothing. As with fabric design, work starts at least a year ahead of the collection with extensive consumer and market research. Current fashion trends are assessed and incorporated, but gently and gradually. This is why Viyella is so successful in appearing timeless and yet contemporary. In addition, fabrics are often repeated, enabling consumers to develop their wardrobes steadily over several seasons. The enduring hallmark of Viyella garments is the unobtrusive line which follows the natural contours of the body. The result is the relaxed, off-duty appearance combined with a certain refinement and polish. Not only outdoors, but indoors too, where it embodies the same qualities of elegant informality. Unaffected, understated good taste. This is the essence of Viyella, drawn from the solid values of English country life. The international appeal of these values have never been stronger, and the opportunity for Viyella to reach out through them to an ever-growing audience has never been greater.